Hey everybody, Magic Mac 80 here. Today is Sunday, May the 24th. It's like 6 p.m. now. But anyway, I got some hit cards here. Some of the cards I'm going to go through, I actually went through already. I want to say like back in like February or March, something like that. I'll say which ones were. But anyways. Got these from my local card shop in a mall near me, so not gonna say, but yeah. Anyways, got Dragonite V-Star and Raw. He varies from $5 to $10. Clearly, that's what I paid for him, $5. But if he is PSA 10 graded, he goes up to $110. And then we got Pikachu X, and I paid $5 for this, but if it goes in and gets a 10, it goes up to $110. And then I have this Pikachu. Yeah, I paid $7 for him. And then he goes up to 110 as well if he's graded 10. Yeah, that's really good. And then I have this one, Pikachu. Kind of looks, like looks fat in this picture, but the illustrator, the angle or whatever, anyways, paid $7.50 for him, and he goes up if he's sent in and comes back at a PSA 10. He goes up for $170. And then I have this one, and if he is sent in with a 10, he gets $259. And this is all current. I looked it up on eBay and everything, and I was just like, wowza. And then this guy, paid $3.50 for him, but if he's graded, gets it a 10, he'll come back at $120. And then Zekrom X, if he's graded, gets a 10, he goes up to $81. And then we have Rotom here. You know how big of a fan I am of Rotom, and not to mention I have quite a few Rotoms in my collection now. I want to say it's like 40, but I mean the common ones or whatever. But yeah, Rotom would go up to I lost my place. Sorry. It looks like Rotom, he'd be going up to $90 graded. And then, yeah, I already did a video about a month ago, my Pokemon Best Buy haul locally. Let's see. I actually did buy another Illustrator pack, so that's good. But Squirtle, he's 40 raw, and then he goes up to 350 if he is graded. And him and his brothers here, very good condition. I kept them in, of course. Charmander, wow, Charmander gets probably the silver tonight. Making this video, he gets second highest PSA place here. So raw, he's 60, and then if I were to send him in, gets a 10, then it goes up to $790. So that's pretty good for Charmander, I gotta say. That's one of my best hitters. Bulbasaur, he's raw 60, but if he's sent in graded at 10, he goes up to $650. And then we got Mega Gardevoir X, and I had this in one of my previous videos earlier this year. It's anywhere from $11 up to $530 graded PSA. And we have Canary here, which is a pretty sweet card. I did pull this previously about a month and a half ago now in my haul. And let's see, she will go for anywhere from 5 raw to 175 PSA graded. And then we have Mega Scrafty X here. It's $7 raw and then $300 graded. I just like can't get over like how much the cards go up, like, you know, several hundred folds. Like, I want to say if they get graded, they just go up like crazy. And then we have Lily's Clefairy X. And this one's probably like one of the lowest ones I'm making this video about on my list here. But raw, it's $239, and then PSA graded at a 10, it's $60. So, and then we have Bannet here, and I actually did see a few versions of this card pricing ranged and everything, but it's $14 raw. And then it goes up to 300 PSA 10 graded in English. But then I saw the Japanese version of the same card, and that went up to $950. And I was just like, dang, you know, that's one of the Japanese Pokemon cards I want. Like, wow. And then we got Unfair Stamp, and raw price is $20, and then it goes up to $200 PSA 10 graded. And then we have Ditto here, and I ripped this about a month and a half ago. My local haul video again. But Ditto here. This card, just have a seat, you know, like take a breath. Raw, it's $16. But the price on eBay I seen, I was taken aback. It goes up to $2,400 if it is PSA 10 graded. That is just crazy. That is like one of my, you know, that's pretty much almost one of my working checks for the month. Yeah. Very, very good. Ditto. Yeah, never would have expected or anticipated that this would be one of the top card hits. Like, holy smokes. And then we have Umbreon X, and I did pay $46 for it, local mall store. And it's 35 raw. But I paid $46, and the card is in pretty good shape. But it went up to $550 if it is PSA 10 graded and certified and everything. And then we have another Umbreon here, and I paid $40. And the listing said it was anywhere from $30 to $40 on eBay, and it goes up to $300 PSA 10 graded. So yeah, that's my video. Thank you guys for watching. Magic Mac 80 out. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night. Goodbye.